I'm the clerk. I'm the scribe. At the hearings of what cause I know not. Why want it to be mine? I don't want it. There it goes again. That's the first question this evening. To be judge and party, witness and advocate, and he, attentive, indifferent, who sits and notes. It's an image in my helpless head, where all sleeps, all is dead, not yet born. I don't know. Or before my eyes they see the scene. The lids flicker, and it's in. An instant, and then they close again, to look inside the head, to try and see inside, to look for me there, to look for someone there, in the silence of quite a different justice, in the toils of that obscure assize where to be is to be guilty. That is why nothing appears. All is silent. One is frightened to be born. No. One wishes one word, so as to begin to die. One meaning me. It's not the same thing. In the dark, where I will in vain to see there can't be any willing, I could get up, take a little turn. I long to, but I won't. I know where I'd go. I'd go into the forest. I'd try and reach the forest. Unless that's where I am. I don't know where I am. In any case, I stay. I see what it is. I seek to be like the one I seek. In my head. That my head seeks. That I bid my head seek. With its groves. Within itself. No, don't pretend to seek. Don't pretend to think. Just be vigilant. The eyes staring behind the lids. The ears straining for a voice not from without. Were it only to sound an instant, to tell another lie. I hear, that must be the voice of reason again, that the vigil is in vain, that I'd be better advised to take a little turn, the way you maneuver a tin soldier. And no doubt it's the same voice answers that I can't. I, who but a moment ago seemed to think I could. Unless it's old shuttlecock sentiment chiming in. Full stop. Got all that. Why did Pozzo leave home? He had a castle and retainers. insidious question to remind me that I'm in the dock. Sometimes I hear things that seem for a moment judicious. For a moment, I'm sorry they are not mine. Then what a relief to know I'm mute forever. If only it didn't distress me. And deaf, it seems to me sometimes that deaf I'd be less distressed at being mute. Listen to that. What a relief not to have that on my conscience. Ah, yes. I hear I have a kind of conscience. And on top of that, a kind of sensibility. I trust the orator is not forgetting anything. And without ceasing to listen, or drive the old quill I'm afflicted by them, I heard. It's noted. This evening the session's calm. There are long silences when all fix their eyes on me. That's to make me fly off my hinges. I feel on the brink of shrieks. It's noted. Out of the corner of my eye, I observe the writing hand, all dimmed and blurred by the reverse of farness. Who are all these people? Gentlemen of the long robe, according to the image, but according to it alone. There are others. There will be others. Other images. Other gentlemen. Shall I never see the sky again? Never be free again to come and go in sunshine and in rain? The answer is no. All answer no. It's well I didn't ask anything. That's the kind of extravagance I envy them, till the echoes die away. The sky. I've heard. The sky and earth. I've heard great accounts of them. Now that's pure, word for word. I invent nothing. I've noted, I must have noted, many a story with them as setting. They create the atmosphere. Between them, where the hero stands, a great gulf is fixed, while all about they flow together, more and more, till they meet, so that he finds himself, as it were, under glass, and yet with no limit to his movements in all directions. Let him understand who can. That is no part of my attributions. The sea, too. I am conversant with the sea, too. It belongs to the same family. I have even gone to the bottom more than once, under various assumed names. Oh, don't make me laugh. If only I could laugh. all would vanish. All what? Who knows? All. Me. It's noted. Yes. I see the scene. I see the hand. It comes creeping out of shadow, the shadow of my head, then scurries back, no connection with me. Like a little creepy crawly, it ventures out an instant, then goes back in again. The things one has to listen to. I say it as I hear it. It's the clerk's hand. Is he entitled to the wig? I don't know. Formally, perhaps. What do I do when the silence falls with rhetorical intent, or denoting lassitude, perplexity, consternation? I rub to and fro against my lips where they meet, the first knuckle of my forefinger. But it's the head that moves. The hand rests. It's to such detail the liar pins his hopes. Well, that's the way this evening. Tomorrow will be different. Perhaps I'll appear before the council, before the justice of him who is all love, unforgiving, and justly so, but subject to strange indulgences. The accused will be my soul. I prefer that. Perhaps someone will ask pity for my soul. I mustn't miss that. I won't be there. Neither will God. It doesn't matter. We'll be represented. Yes, it can't be much longer now. I haven't been damned for what seems an eternity. Yes, but sufficient unto the day. This evening I describe. This evening. It's always evening. Always spoken of as evening, even when it's morning. It's to make me think night is at hand, bringer of rest. The first thing would be to believe I'm there. If I could do that, I'd lap up the rest. There'd be none more credulous than me if I were there. But I am. It's not possible otherwise. Just so it's not possible. It doesn't need to be possible. It's tiring. It's very tiring. In the same breath to win and lose, with concomitant emotions. One's heart is not of stone. To record the doom, don the black cap, and collapse in the dock. Very tiring in the long run. I'm tired of it. I'd be tired of it if I were me. It's a game. It's getting to be a game. I'm going to rise and go. If it's not me, it will be someone, a phantom. Long live all phantoms, those of the dead, those of the living, and those of those who are not yet born. I'll follow him with my sealed eyes. He needs no door, needs no thought to issue from this imaginary head, mingle with air and earth, and dissolve little by little into exile. Now I'm haunted. Let them go. One by one, let the last desert me and leave me empty, empty and silent. It's they murmur my name, speak to me of me, speak of a me. Let them go and speak of it to others, who will not believe them either, or who will believe them too. There's all these voices, like a rattling of chains in my head, rattling to me that I have a head. That's where the court sits this evening. In the depths of this vaulty night, that's where I'm clerk and scrub, not understanding what I hear, not knowing what I write. That's where the council will be tomorrow. Prayers will be offered for my soul, as for that of one dead, as for that of an infant dead in its dead mother, that it may not go to limbo. Sweet thing, theology. It will be another evening. All happens at evening, but it will be the same night. It too has its evenings, its mornings and its evenings. There's a pretty conception. It's to make me think day is at hand, disperser of phantoms. And now, birds, the first birds. What's this new trouble now? Don't forget the question mark. It must be the end of the session. It's been calm, on the whole. Yes, that's sometimes the way. There are suddenly birds, and all goes silent. An instant. But the phantoms come back. It's in vain they go abroad. Mingle with the dying, they come back and slip into the coffin, no bigger than a matchbox. It's they who have taught me all I know about things above, and all I'm said to know about me. They want to create me. They want to make me. Like the birdkins, with larvae she fetches from afar, at the peril, I nearly said at the peril of her life. That's sufficient unto the day. Those are other minutes. Yes, one begins to be very tired. Very tired of one's toil. very tired of one's quill. It falls. It's noted